for young arrivals of undocumented immigrants. So if your parents had brought you before you were the age of 16, and you've been here according to certain dates, you are eligible for a temporary form of relief for 2 years. It allowed you to work here, it allowed you to stay here, and be a lower priority from deportation. So there's high-level people from deportation, people who commit crimes, who are a threat to national security, and there are people who are low-level, people who are just, for all intents and purposes, are law-abiding people. They don't do anything wrong, they're just here to work and contribute to their family. It allowed them to have status and be here, allowed them to have driver's licenses, thanks to certain campaigns that happened in Illinois. And it really enabled them to participate in society and give back to the economy, pay taxes.
They can travel?
In certain circumstances, they can travel, and that's going to be the case going forward too. So what happened on Thursday is very similar. So they expanded DACA. So they're saying you're now valid for 3 years instead of just 2. And the upper age limit, right? So anyone who was 31 before or older could not qualify. So I heard someone talk about Jose Antonio Vargas before. He was a very famous example of a Filipino who was brought here when he was very young, but he had aged out. He was too old to qualify for DACA. Under this new administrative relief, he'll be eligible, he can apply, he'll be able to have a work authorization, get a social security card, a driver's license, all of that. What's big about this, what happened on Thursday as well, is for parents. So if you have a U.S. citizen child or a child who has a green card, as a parent you can apply for this temporary relief, this temporary status. So what that means is you have this whole thousands upon thousands of Filipino parents who are now eligible, who weren't eligible before. What it doesn't mean is that parents of people who are eligible for DACA, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, they're not eligible for this unless they have a U.S. citizen child or a child who has a green card. So you can see the gaps, right? You have people who are eligible for DACA, and then you have